I'm going to do my air brake test. The first test that I will perform is the applied pressure test. I'm going to be checking for any leakages in the air brake system. I'm going to start the engine and build pressure no more than 140 psi. Before I turn the engine on, I'm going to put my seatbelt on. And if you don't mind, please put your seatbelt on. Okay, my truck is in neutral. My parking and trailer brake knobs are on. Now I'm going to start the engine. So, si no se sube así, tengo que presionar el freno para que se baje y se vuelva a subir.
Ah, ok.
Porque está casi lleno.
No sube, ¿verdad?
Ya va a subir.
¿Sí va subiendo?
Sí.
Ahí dale un poquito al acelerador.
My needle stopped at 130 psi. I'm going to put the truck in low gear. I'm going to turn off the engine. Leave the key in the on position. Now I'm going to release all brakes and wait for the needle to settle down. The needle has settled at 122 psi. Now I'm going to hold the service brake pedal all the way down for 1 minute. I should not lose more than 3 psi with a single vehicle and 4 psi with my combination vehicle. The needle stopped at 110 psi and my minute starts now. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. The minute has passed. I did not lose more than 4 psi. Applied pressure test working properly. My next test is the low air warning system. I'm going to pump the service brake pedal to reduce air pressure. My low air warning light should come on between 75 to 55 psi. My low air warning light came on at 70 psi. Low air warning system working properly. My next test is the emergency pop-out test. I'm going to pump the service brake pedal to reduce air pressure. Both my parking brake and trailer brake knobs should pop out between 45 to 20 psi. Lo más importante aquí es poner atención a estos porque no salen al mismo tiempo. Ajá. My parking brake knob popped out at 30 psi. I'm going to keep pumping the service brake pedal I'm waiting for my trailer brake knob to pop out. My trailer brake knob popped out at 25 psi. My emergency pop-out test is working properly. Now I'm going to start the engine. I'm going to put the truck in neutral, and I'm going to start the engine to build pressure so I can no more than 140 psi to do my next test. Parking brake and trailer brake knobs are on. Start the engine. To build pressure faster, I'm going to press in the accelerator. My needle stopped rising up at 130 psi. My next test is a check all brakes test. I'm going to put the truck in low gear. First, I'm going to check for my trailer brake knob. I'm going to push in my parking brake knob, and I'm going to slowly release clutch and to check my trailer brake knob. Trailer brake knob is working properly. Next, I'm going to check for my parking brake. I'm going to pull up my parking brake knob, push in my trailer brake knob, and slowly release clutch to check for my parking brake knob. My parking brake knob is working properly. Next, I'm going to check my service brake pedal. I'm going to apply service brake pedal, and I'm going to push in my parking brake knob. Yeah, and I'm slowly going to move the truck no more than 5 miles per hour so I can check for my service brake pedal. Service brake pedal is working properly. I'm going to put the truck in low and neutral, apply both parking and trailer brake knobs, and turn off the engine. I'm now done with my air brake test.